And welcome back, Crypto Hulk. I've got amazing news. Very, very amazing news. Ripple just did some testing with like Europe and Australia and shit. And guess who's going to be running the stock market? Ripple XRP. Oh my God. This is crazy. I'm going to pull up the Digital 6 Exchange article again just to show you something. That's a side article. Hold on. Okay, I got that article right there. Okay, you're not going to believe this. We're talking all the money. Oh man, we're getting close. I'm starting to get goosebumps, feeling a little shy. All right, I'll admit it. I'm falling in love with XRP right now. Let me start off. Oh, first off, somebody gave a donation. Who's the first one here? Is the XR? Who's the biggest XRP fan? It's XRP fan. Then you got Junior Ray Frederick Lou Nunya Business. 1970 legend said, "I'll be late." That's okay. You better watch this show, man, on the rewind, because I'm telling you, this is fucking amazing. It's awesome. It's amazing. It's about time. Salvador Rami, you are amazing. No, you are. But Donald, no, Donald's.
Fox and Friends in the morning, they're very honorable people. From this day forward, it's going to be only America first. ISIS has spread like cancer. Another mess I inherited.
Another mess I inherited. Okay, I'm a little bit happy today, I'll admit. I don't care where the XRP price is because I know where this goes. I know what they're doing is playing the games. The crypto prices are cheap. They want them that way while they're getting everything all set up. And I'll wait. I'm fine. I will wait. And you guys that don't have much will continue to buy until they slam the front door and they don't let anybody in the party house. We're already there. You're gonna love today's show. We are close. JB Crypt Keeper gave 5 people memberships. Oh, okay. Mr. Q. Welcome, Mr. Q. Clyde B. Sasha got a membership from JB Crypt Keeper 11. New investor, Ben Hart. And those were the people. Those were 5 right there. All right. Yep, they'll try to steal the comment because they want so desperately to have a show like Crypto Hulk. Ain't gonna have it. Can't compete with this. I'm often imitated but never duplicated. The awesomeness factor of this channel is second to none. Oh man, here we go. Absolute awesomeness. We are so paid. We are so paid. Oh my God. You're gonna love today's show. I just love it so much I want to kiss it. Earl is a member now of the program. Welcome, Earl, to the best crypto channel. I'll have to admit that one. Here's the article. Oh man. I just want to like grab my computer screen and start kissing it and shit and trying to eat it. Imperium Markets, the electronic AUD, the Australian dollar, digital dollar, they did a pilot. And guess what? They achieved atomic settlement. That's when one person sends the money and the other person sends the product. That shit happens at the same time, only on the XRP Ledger network. And it does it for what? Securities transactions. I almost want to cry. Okay, I'm done. On Monday, oh man, I'm starting to feel the goosebumps. Are you feeling the goosebumps? Because you're fucking rich. I'm telling you, I'm not bullshitting you. Well, not today. On Monday, Australian company called Imperium Markets announced the successful execution of its CBDC trial using the country's AUD. So this Imperium Markets did an execution on a CBDC, and they used the Australian dollar to do this, to settle securities transactions. Oh my God, you know how many trillions and quadrillions of dollars that shit is going to be? Oh man, can you imagine the Australian dollar and what has to back it? You know how valuable that Aussie dollar has to be? Oh man, just wait till I show you who's leading, who made, and who's leading the Australian dollar project. Oh man, I'm not going to tell you right now. Ripple. The test demonstrated the potential of CBDCs to create efficiencies and remove risks from wholesale money. Oh, that's Ripple. We hear wholesale money markets and debt capital markets, which play a vital role in the Australian economy. What they're telling us is that Ripple is going to play a vital role in the Australian economy. It was part of the Reserve Bank of Australia's CBDC pilot program, which has been publishing the results of its various use cases since May. Look, different use cases. The XRP ledger has different use cases. Can you say all the money cases? I can say it. Let's continue with awesomeness. The pilot saw Westpac Ripple Partner Bank and the Commonwealth Bank Ripple Partner Bank, two of Australia's largest financial institutions. Hold on, I think I'm having a getting ready to cry moment. Okay, I'm done. Whew. When we've got the Australian dollar, which is made by Ripple, when you got the top two banks in Australia that are Ripple partners, and they're saying that this Ripple EAUD is vital to Australia, I'm just like, I want to cry. If I had a teddy bear, I'd start hugging it right now. I'm starting to get all emotional, everybody. The successful use case confirmed the benefits of what? Distributed ledger technology. Okay, I'm done. For streamlining trading, settlements, and securities, custody through atomic settlement. Oh man. Finally. Not only does this mean that the asset and payment swap instantly, but also that if one side of the leg fails, so does the other. So nobody's ripping anybody off in this deal. This eliminates potential settlement, counterparty, and operating risks from the term deposits market and can create huge efficiencies for Australian banks, which depend on them for funding needs. The news represents, listen, a major shift. Oh my God. This is really, I haven't read shit like this before. Like, this is like, I need a drink of water. All right. The news represents, I'm trying to contain myself, and it's really hard. So, the news represents a major shift for a sector that had a traditionally lacked transparency and technological advancement. We're talking about a major shift that Ripple's technology is going to solve a massive problem in banking. And what is that? Lack of transparency. And the other problem in banking is a lack of technology. Ripple just solved this on Monday. This is a key source of funding for the banks, but a market that has been stuck in 1995 from a technology perspective. What we got going on now, everybody, is 1995 banking technology. Ripple just solved it. I don't know when, but you're going to be so damn rich if you get XDC, crypto, XLM, or XRP. My name's Crypto Hawk. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing on the show is financial advice. Don't buy anything that I tell you today. You need to have your head examined. Everything on the show is a lie. Crypto Hulk channel is the biggest purporter of bullshit in the whole fucking world. So, with that, get all those 3x cryptos, okay? And Bobblehead Donald will tell you that too. So we've got a banking infrastructure that's built around 1995. I was like 25 years old back then. I'd like to go back to being 25. That would be nice. But then I'd have to wait another 27 years to be fucking rich again. I'm staying 53. Fuck it. I'm not going back to be 25 and just waiting there until I'm fucking rich again. Heck no, I'm done with that. I'd rather just be 53 and be rich next year. Stuberns, Imperial Markets told Australian Financial Review, referring to the over-reliance on phone calls, emails, and spreadsheets. Meanwhile, last year, ASX abandoned its blockchain post-trade solution for the equity market. Okay, so ASX, remember, like a year ago or whatever it was, everybody's talking about ASX. Guess what? They abandoned that shit. So that's what all these banks are going to do. I'm telling you what. They're going to tell you, oh, yeah, we're using Ethereum. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And what are we reading here? Meanwhile, last year, the ASX, the Australian exchange, abandoned its blockchain post-trade solution for the equity market. That's what's going on. Oh, look, in the next paragraph, we have R3. What a coincidence, huh? Look, whenever you hear about stocks, bonds, derivatives, anything kind of like foreign exchange, that's R3. Okay, the company, I'm just going to say the Ripple Partners, all right? Let's read this. Looking forward, the company will continue testing its technology infrastructure across various applications with its partner, R3. Oh, the developer of the Corda distributed ledger technology. Now we have completed the Reserve Bank of Australia pilot. They're done. The developer, they're looking to collaborate with the market and regulators to test all the benefits. Okay, so check this out. They just did all this testing, and they used Ripple and R3 and XDC and all the good X's and stuff, triple X's. It passed the test. It's done. Now, what are they going to do right here? They're going to meet with the real stock market people and the regulators and try to come together to put this all together, to get it going. So they have this massive pilot and it's all done. Ripple works. We already know this. So now they're going to onboard the Australian Stock Exchange, get them all hooked up, booked up. Then they're going to get the regulators. They're going to make all their laws and rules. Remember, global crypto regulation is what we need first. Second, global tokenization of real-world assets. All these stocks and bonds and derivatives and shits are going to get tokenized and put on what? The XRP ledger. Then you're going to have R3 with Zinfin's XDC running all these stocks and bonds and shit using that crypto. And that platform of R3 is going to be on top of the XRP ledger. And Stellar will be right in there too. All three of these suckers, like three cooks in the kitchen, all right? Down below, hold on one second. Got to do something real quick. Okay. So last paragraph of the article. Imperium's test was one of 14 use cases in the EAUD pilot. So Ripple is going to have 14 use cases. Are you hearing this? It says right here, Imperium's test was one of 14 use cases. Oh. And what was Imperium's use case? The stock market. Oh. So what are the other 13 then? Real estate, banks, tracking food or something maybe, law, healthcare companies. We can go on, can't we? Ripple's going to have 14 use cases. Maybe that's why they're having all the side chains, that CLS20 or whatever the fuck that is. Maybe now it's time to open up the floodgates and let all the water from the dam just flash and flush right out into the open. Hey, That's what we got. Let me check some comments, then I'm going to show you all the proof I got for the articulo. This is yeah, very excited. Very excited. Absolutely. Eric M, smash the like button. JB Crypt Keeper, we already did that one. Okay. Earl Finnan. Earl, welcome to the channel. Then we got Apple Diva. Thank you very much for that donation. Appreciate that. Any amount will work, you know, whatever your financial deal is. You can test the donate button at the bottom left of your chat box. There's a little dollar bill there. You can push that and send anything you want. RCM Cap 12, another great show. XRP will be very, very soon make us all rich. That's what we're seeing right here. Giorgio E, member for 3 months. Thank you for what you do. Angel X, thank you very much for that. We got Bright Films and Videos. Excited. Brad Huggins, welcome to the members video live stream. Cooper Boy. And who we got here? All Prospecting. Andy Arvi. Giorgio E. Thank you very much, Giorgio, for that. Appreciate it. Ricky Rocket. I'm kissing my computer right now. I'm telling you, I just want to move over and start kissing my computer screen and start licking it. I don't know what's going to happen when I look at my Ledger wallet and it shows an insane amount of money in there. I'm showing you we're on that path. This is proof. They're letting us know the stock market, like, my God. Whoa, man. It's all Ripple. I'm going to show you, man. I'm going to show you all the proof, everybody. Just hold on. I got to acknowledge people that give a donation. Then we're going to go back and look at the proof, and I'll be like, it's all Ripple, man, right here. Solid proof. I don't need to make up no dumb shit. Everything Crypto Hulk does, this is for the brand new people. Veterans already know. But everything Crypto Hulk does is based on facts. Scotty F, I'm not listening or buying. Sure. Meanwhile, Scotty F leaves the show, quickly runs to an exchange, buys as much XRP, XLM, and XDC as he can get, while he says, see, what he's doing is he's talking his book. Scotty's talking smack. Meanwhile, to keep the price down, and then he runs to his wallet and goes to the exchange and buys a bunch of shit. But that's what the big investments guys do. Like BlackRock for years, just talking shit about all kinds of crypto, talking shit while he's buying it. Oh, man. Tricky. I am me. Thank you for that donation there. 1970s legend. Comes right in and gives 10 people memberships. Harlan, you were gifted a membership by a 1970 legend. Dean, NS, there's Stephen Morris. No, Chris Zombie, no relation to Rob, by the way. You already, Gautham AB and Dean TV. GS, Kansas Stacker. Bogdan was given a membership by, all these people were given a membership by 1970s legend. Leo Aguirre, I will be in Vegas to pick the casino I am buying next year. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. And the new name will be Hulksters Casino or Hulksters Casino. Oh my gosh. How awesome. That would be pretty cool. You could actually just build your own. And you don't need to build it for like 10 gazillion people. You could make a smaller one where you got maybe, the rooms are $500 night rooms. make it a little higher. Like the rooms start at $500, or maybe they start at $1,000 a night, right? And you have a smaller casino for a higher end client. You know, maybe make it KYC and AML. But let me get through this and we'll get to the facts. Angel X can't wait to be crypto rich, then be more rich after suing YT. Oh, yes. I like that. KG, thank you very much for that donation. Every single donation is appreciated. That's how I run this channel. Yeah, some people can drop this and do all this other stuff. That doesn't matter. I look at it person by person basis. Because eventually we're all going to be fucking rich, so it's not going to matter, right? Right. That's why you're watching this show, because I'm showing you with facts you're going to be disgustingly rich. Bill 33. We're all not here to listen to Crypto Hulk's jokes, all right? Some of you guys are, but most of us are here because 99% of us are here because we want the money, including myself. Bill 33 gave somebody a membership, and it was Bubba Smith. Welcome, Bubba Smith. Peter is back again. Crypto She-Hulk is here. My car salesman. Hold on. Almost done of it. J-Man, China approves. I don't got my chat. I got my XRP got it tank top on. Bill 33, thanks for the 888. Got it. Pablo Escobar. I thought he was dead. Well, at least he's on my channel. Lou Diamond. Thank you very much for that donation. Lou Diamond there, buddy. Okay, let's see the proof for all. Oh, there's Black Cookie again. Hey there, buddy. Okay, that was the article. Okay, oh, you're gonna love this. Now I'm showing you all the backup information or support. I gave you a main article, and now I'm giving you supportive articles, okay? This one is gonna make you cry. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here's this article. Whew, Lordy Jesus. Thank you very much. Ex-Ripple executive. His name is Dilip Rao. Dillip. Last name Rau. He's only been at Ripple for since the beginning. 10 years, okay? Ex-Ripple executive to lead what? The Australian CBDC project. When did he start there? Oh, September of last year. What did Crypto Hulk just finish reading? Oh, just the Australian dollar that Ripple's working on. Oops, I'm sorry. An executive that just quit Ripple one day and then goes to work for Australia the next day. That's not a big deal, right? Oh, Crypto Hulk. It doesn't say that Australia is going to use Ripple. Well, why would dude, are you fucking serious? Like, people that say shit like that, how did you make it this far in life? I'm just wondering. I'm going to continue because I don't got time for dumb fucks like that. The Reserve Bank of Australia, the RBA, has released a white paper titled Australian CBDC Pilot for Digital Finance Innovation. They're talking about a pilot project, which is for electronic AUD. That's just what we got reading. It's being led, the AUD is being led by who? A former Ripple executive, Dilip Rao. You know what? Thank you, Ripple, for making me fucking rich. I just want to give everybody at Ripple a handshake, and if you're okay with it, a hug or a side hug, just to be politically sensitive to your needs. Rao, who contributed to Ripple's XRP ledger, which is an open source and decentralized blockchain for the banking and financial markets, believes that the XRP ledger-based real-time settlement system can be used in CBDCs. Guess what? He was right, because they just finished the pilot. Ripple just made and tested the electronic Australian dollar and the CBDC. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Next supportive article. You're gonna love it. Gonna fucking love it. Make sure the children aren't listening, everybody. This is an adult program. Sometimes I let out a swear word, maybe once in a while. Okay, look at the title of this one. Oh man, the NAB, and that stands for the National Australian Bank. So the NAB, Westpac. Now Westpac's a separate bank. It's called Westpac Banking Corporation. Guess what? They're part of who? Ripple's new global payments network. And you know when this one was? I believe this article is September 2016. Well. How about that? Ripple's two largest banks, Australia's two largest banks, have been partners for 7 years. And then, yeah, 7 years ago, imagine that. They've had a relationship of just happiness and hugs and kisses with Ripple in Australia. You don't think all the shit's already done? It's been done. Yes. It says here, distributed ledger startup Ripple has confirmed that the National Australian Bank, one of the biggest ones, and Westpac, one of the biggest ones, are among its growing network of global banks seeking to cut costs and boost the speed of making cross-border payments in competition with the global settlements engine SWIFT. Oh man. Like I said, we're paid. We are so paid. Next supportive article. You're going to love it. Let me do a copy and a paste. You guys better have a dump truck to carry all your money, by the way. Oh man. Here's the next article. It's from 2015. This is only 8 years ago. Commonwealth Bank of Australia to launch Ripple payments soon. This is 8 years ago. The Commonwealth Bank of Australia plans to begin using the Ripple network to settle payments. Commonwealth Bank Chief Information Officer revealed the large bank's interest in Ripple technology. The Australian Information Industry Association is all up in this. They basically, in the third paragraph, say Bitcoin is a protocol which is now being replicated by non-asset-based vendors like Ripple. They're basically saying Bitcoin was taken over after it pretty much got released, 2009. It took about 3, 4, 5 years. They got replaced by who? Oh, Ripple. Not a big deal, right? So now we're done with Australia. Jerry Felix, sorry I'm late. Here's my tardy slip, Professor Hulk. You know what? I'll accept it this time. Sure know how to make the teacher happy there, buddy. I used to be a teacher too for about a couple of years. Taught high school and 5th grade. Yep. Yes, he did. Sure did. He's got that Terminator eye right there. Okay. Ham is late. We're going to go to our next article. Whole brand new article. Now, we've already shown how Australia and their securities and their digital dollars and CBDCs is all Ripple. Let's head over to Europe. I'm showing you areas that are going to take off first, okay? So Australia and Europe right now are going to take off first. Look at the title. Let me find the article. Hold on a minute. Here's the article. Do a copy, paste. I like working in high school, but I hated 5th grade. I can't deal with these little fucking kids. They do all kinds of dumb shit. The high school kids do as well. But at least I can yell at the high school kids. 5th graders, they just won't allow me to sometimes let out some F words in front of those kids. Kind of got in a little bit of trouble working with them. I was kind of like voluntold to leave the school, if you know what I mean. You little fucking asshole. Oops, what? But at least in the high school, the principal loved me because I could deal with all the problematic kids. I'm get your fucking ass in my office right now. And the principal's like, whew, think you ought to kind of cool it a little bit there, Crypto Hulk? I'm like, no. I said, you know how much fucking shit was going on in this school when I first started? How much graffiti do we have in the school, Mr. Principal, right now? 0. Mr. Principal, how many fights do we got in the school now? Barely any. Mr. Principal, how much of the buses are being vandalized and the seats being ripped and windows being kicked out? 0. And you know what the reason why? Because me. I talk with these kids and I figure out what the fuck's pissing them off and I try to fix it. How many times in the past 6 months has a kid threatened staff, Mr. Principal? Answer 0. All right. This next one is Securities. This is massive. And again, Securities is a Ripple partner. We'll get into that later. Listen to this. Securities issues the first European Union pilot regime tokenized securities. Are you hearing me? They just did a European tokenization of security. Ouch. That's fucking massive. When you take, remember, how do we get rich? Global crypto regulations. What's the next thing? Global tokenization. And you could tokenize securities. That's a stock market. When you put the stock market on a blockchain, that's what we're talking. That's how we get rich. Okay, this is exactly how we get rich right here. Listen to this. This article came out about 5 hours ago. Today, blockchain startup Securities announced the issuance of its first European Union security token. Oh my God. For equity in the Spanish real estate investment trust. Securities is currently operating within the sandbox of the Spanish securities regulator, with plans to start trading the digital securities in September. Oh my God. So they just did a test in Spain and they tokenized securities and they bought and sold them and transferred and it worked. Now they're all within a sandbox. The government there is like, you know what? We're done. Let's launch this sucker, right? So now it's going to the real world. This is the first time it's ever happened. I'm truly impressed. The token is minted on the Avalanche, public blockchain, where the foundation earlier this week said it would invest $50 million in tokenized issuances. They're going to try to raise $150 million to invest in property in the health sector. Remember what I told you about different use? Remember they said in Australia, the blockchain had, the CBDC had 14 use cases. And I said, healthcare, here we are right here. This is going to be another use case. That's why they're investing in the healthcare sector, to tokenize shit in the healthcare. Everything is getting tokenized. That's how we get rich, okay? Securities says the issuance is part of the EU's distributed ledger technology pilot regime. However, it first has to emerge from the sandbox and receive a full license that enables passporting to operate throughout the EU. So what happened? They got done testing crypto, which is XRP, and they're using Avalanche as well. They're also using XDC, which is R3's token. Well, it was Infin, but it's R3's token they're using. And then they're done. So now they have to apply for a license, and in September, trade it like the regular stock market. And guess what? Everybody else will be doing the same thing. They're going to play in copycat all around the world. Securities, listen to this, is now the first firm. Securities, Ripple partner, is now the first firm to be able to issue and trade tokenized securities in both the United States and Europe. Oh my God. And is the first firm to do so under the EU's new pilot regime for digital assets. This is like amazing right here. Like, this is the first time in history a company has tested a securities crypto in a sandbox. It passed, and now in September, it's going to the real world to be done. This will all be done in September in the real world. I think by summer of next year, something massive is going to happen. So right now, all the other stock markets are going to start copying this. We won't be rich tomorrow, but I just want to let you know, if they're doing this in Europe, oh, trust and believe the whole fucking world's going to do this. This is all going blockchain. This one is the one that set it off. Let me read a supportive article. I got a supportive article to that one to show you evidence. Right here. Look at this one, Coinbase. Now, this article is dated 2018, and they updated it 2021. What happened? Coinbase and Ripple invest in Securities. Oh, man, I almost want to cry with that one. And it shows you the picture right here. Securities is at the top. To the left is Ripple. To the right is Coinbase. 4 to 5 years ago, about 5 years ago, 4.5, Ripple and Coinbase got together, and they invested in Securities, and Securities wants to what? Tokenize the $7 trillion securities industry. Oh man, this is massive right here. What is Securities? Securities is a platform which specializes in the compliant issuance of security tokens, referred to as digital securities, referred to as cryptocurrency. I'm just gonna call it for what it is. They don't like using the word cryptocurrency. I love using it. Makes people listen. When you use terms like security tokens, that's a sleeper word for people. When you use the word digital securities, people are like, when you say cryptocurrency, people are like, what? You say crypto? But they purposely use these words so nobody wants to read these fucking articles. And that's fine. I'll read them to you. The majority of investment funds today are received in traditional fiat currency, with a small portion of unspecified digital currency, which Securities plans to either convert to fiat or hold in a stable coin. Pretty soon, everybody, you're going to go to your favorite crypto security exchange, trading exchange, and you're going to use a stable coin of some sort to go buy a particular token, security token. Maybe the security token only wants to get paid in a certain stable coin. Maybe the security token, the owner, only wants a certain kind of cryptocurrency. That's where the Ripple liquidity hub will come in. You pay with rubles, and they get paid with McDonald's stock. I don't know. However they're going to do all this. Imagine the future. I don't know. Maybe you'll be able to trade stocks. You get some of your stocks, and you go to buy another stock, and they convert that. I mean, crazy, right? It's possible. One day you might be able to have McDonald's stock, and you go to McDonald's and buy a Burger King and buy a hamburger with it. It converts for you. I don't know. I'm just saying, anything's possible. Let me check some comments here. 40 minutes into it. Just never ends, does it? Yeah, it never ends. Thank you, Hulk, for showing what's really going on. So that's what's going on. Real world adoption. Global crypto regulations. Global tokenization. So Securities right now is working on tokenizing $7 trillion. And that's in that market. That's not the whole stock, bonds, derivatives, swaps. That's just a portion. This is real world stuff right here going on. The securities industry is $7 trillion. What about derivatives? What about commodities? Another market. What about the real estate market? What about this? They're going to tokenize everything where your XRP is going to be at least $10,000 to $30,000, $50,000. That's where this goes. Well, you're still getting a gold bar or two. Thank you, Mateo, for that donation. Charter jets and yachts, derivatives, game over. We're going fishing in the Bahamas. Let me open up the phone lines a little bit, maybe for about 5 or so minutes. Okay. If you're calling outside of the United States, it's 1-916-906-3095. So what we'll do is we'll have open phones for a little bit. If you're brand new, you have a particular question. What you're going to, okay, let me say this again, because somehow people just don't get it. This phone is for members only. Some of you are watching, well, everybody's watching the show right now for free. People who call in are members. Are members. What you're going to have to do is when you call, I'm going to have you type something. So if you're on your phone and you're not able to type it, then that's not going to work, okay? So this is for brand new members. The time is running out with crypto. I'm opening up a phone line. You don't need to pay $300 for a phone call. All these other channels are charging like $300,000 to $500,000 for a phone call. It's just not that complicated. I'm going to break this stuff down so fucking. You just watch my show today. If you're new, you just watch. This stuff's easy. And I provide a phone call to where you can get to where you want to go real quick. If there's some kind of question. Hey, Crypto Hulk, I don't know about this or that. I don't know everything. I know I have basic crypto knowledge. That's all you need to have to become a millionaire. You don't need to have all this technical analysis, dumb shit and stuff. No, it's too easy to be rich in this. Hello, Crypto Hulk here. Okay, Cooper Boy, go ahead and put it up there again. I think I recognize the voice.
I got to put you on back line.
No, I remember your voice now. Go ahead.
I just put hi. I just put hi up there. Yeah, Hawk, bear with me on how I'm going to talk here on today on the news. I mean, it was on quite a bit of channels, and I don't know if you caught it, but Congress,
Yeah,
okay, they brung it right up on TV. So did Fox Business, and talking about the blockchain, and then Congress was in front of the cameras. They were all around. And he did a long speech about securities and about cryptocurrency. It's here, and they're doing some voting on this as of now.
right. Okay.
And Did you see any of it?
Yes.
Maybe you can help me, enlighten me on it.
I watched Tom Emmer talking about they have this bill. Look, this isn't the end all. Okay, what I feel something. Okay, look, global crypto regulations, right? That's the key. Global. It's not what Tom Emmer and his friend Darren Soto, right? That was this guy's name, right?
Yeah.
Darren Soto from Florida or whatever. Okay, it's not those two guys who are going to bring it. It's going to come from way up high. So what they're doing now is they're like beating the drum. They're getting everybody riled up. They're going to try to get some kind of bill passed or whatever. This is not the end all to be all. What this is a wake up call that they're lighting a fire inside of a barn, and they're trying to get some of the stuff to burn, the straw and all that. What has to happen is the G20. It has to come from Basel and all these people. Then they give it to the G20. The G20 figures all this shit out. Then it trickles down to all the countries and stuff. So what we have now is we have some action, which finally we've got. This will not become our country's law. This will push to get, because there's going to be all kinds of problems with this. They don't have all the stuff figured out. That's where Basel comes in. The Financial Action Task Force comes in. The Global Securities comes in, and they help all those people. There's like 8 bodies. All those global 8 bodies come in to figure out all the different angles of crypto. Then they drop it down to the countries, who then form their country's crypto regs based on the global regulations. So this is just one little bill. This won't be the one, but there's one coming. So, but this is exciting because now we're getting all Congress involved. That now they have to admit, now they're talking, right? They're talking. Before they were not talking at all. Everybody's shutting the fuck up. No one's saying a word.
Right.
Now they realize, I just got done reading 2 articles, one on securities and the other with Australian securities, and I'll see this is all coming. Stock market, the Wall Street's coming in. Yesterday, didn't I read an article on Wall Street, right? BlackRock is mixed up with Coinbase, and then you got Wall Street saying crypto's vital for our finance. So it's all coming. All the big dogs and shit, the whales are coming. Now the government's like, oh shit, we got to do something. This bill is going to like stick a knife into, or it's a hot iron, the way that you burn it into a horse or a cattle or something like that. This is what's getting, you're prodding the government people to do something. That's what's going on.
Sweet. Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Got me a little bit pumped up, so it's got me geeked up to hear it.
Oh, it's big. This is massive. It's coming. Like these people now, I say, how long? Okay, so how long is this going to take? Well, do you think it should take? I mean, we can't predict, but I think 6 months to a year at the longest for crypto regulations globally. Like we're talking about it. It's on the news. People are concerned. I'm watching Tom Emmer for 5 minutes talking, giving a speech on him and Darren Soto out of Florida co-sponsoring a bill. This is massive. They're even talking about it.
I know it. Awesome. Congrats to all the XRP army out there, man. We just got to stay strong, and we got a great teacher behind us. Thanks, Hawk.
Sure. I'll talk to you next time.
Okay, buddy.
All right.
Bye.
Hello, Crypto Hulk here. Good. Go ahead and put your, just say hello, Hulk, on here, and then I can put you on speaker. Chapter 444. Okay, here we go. Hi there. What's on your mind?
Well, first of all, I just dropped my phone on the ground, but let me pick that up.
That's fine.
So I wanted to try, kind of throw you a curveball tonight.
Okay.
So we're talking about everything going on in crypto and everything, where we're going and what's going on in the background. But I want to kind of throw you a curveball question for your show. In the fact that when shit takes off, what is not to reveal too much, but what is your plan like as far as for life? Like you won't need to do the show. I mean, I'm sure you'll still do shows, but what is your plan? Like, what do you plan to do? Like, what is your kind of, I guess, strategy for, like, the average person has their own strategy, but what is your kind of plan for life after that?
Well, I mean, who knows? I mean, I've kind of talked about it on the show. I'm going to continue the show. It'll be some kind of now that we're rich show. And I'm going to have to verify. See, this will be a difficult because my next show that I'm going to have, we're going to kind of leave. I'll still probably keep maybe this channel, but I mean, I don't know if I'm going to do anything with it. I'm going to start a whole new show with a whole new corporation, start an LLC, and it'll be now that we're rich, what are we going to do? And then I'll have people like international lawyers and stuff, passport professionals, people who are in the business community in different parts of the world who can show us how we can utilize our crypto to get citizenship and or permanent staying rights in the country. And so it'll be more kind of like that. It's not, what are we going to, well, maybe what are we going to invest in? Crypto Hulk, what are you investing in with your money in these different countries? Maybe I buy apartments in other countries. I don't know. So that's kind of what the show will be, is it'll be more collaborative because now there's going to be people out there who are lawyers, who are tax attorneys, this and that, and they can join our group. Or maybe I hold a video seminar and I have somebody from some country who's a diplomat who can talk to us, and maybe we pay the person to speak to us. Whatever they charge a speaking fee, if it's 10,000 or 20,000 bucks, all of us who want to join will pay this person to get information, because information is money. Or maybe it's 5,000. They'll talk to us for $5,000. We find somebody in the real world who's a whatever it is, and we pay them per show to sit and consult with us. And maybe we got 50 or 100 or 500 Crypto Hulk fans that are rich, and we got one person giving us a lecture, and there's notes. They do like a Skype or something, or a Zoom, and then there's notes, and they can email you. So it'll be more kind of like that of a show.
So I've gotten a lot of questions from friends of mine who I've gotten in, and they ask me like exchange, cold storage, wallet. They ask me all these questions. Like I really don't fucking know. I really don't. But I do believe that in the future there's going to be a way where they try to shake everyone out, not just like through like media. Like that's one way, but there's going to be a way to shake people out in terms of like, they're going to tell you, like, even if you bought it, it's illegal and you have to turn it in, or like you're out. And I've always told people, like, my gut feeling was like, listen, if they tell you that, like, don't listen. There's one way or another, there will always be a black market. I'm not saying black market, but like, there's always going to be a place in the future where companies you'll be able to offload whatever you want to do. If you have it, they want it. And I'm just curious of your thoughts on that, because like that's a kind of a gray area where people aren't going to know what to do, and a lot of people are going to fold really quickly and do whatever they're told.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm going to do with that is use a lawyer to help guide me through getting through problems. So that's my answer to that question, is I'll find one of the best lawyers. I don't care if he's $1,000 an hour or $5,000 an hour. I'm going to talk to this lawyer and figure out how to get to where I want to go. And maybe we'll have that on a video conference call, and this guy or girl, whatever, will advise us on how to legally get stuff done. So I don't have plans.
Cool, man.
I don't have.
I just wish. Sorry. I wish everyone the best. Like, and I just hope that everyone listening knows what they hold and like don't hold. Like, just stay the course and work this stuff out for everyone's benefit.
Yeah, well, it just takes time, is all. But they're going to try to flesh us out. Everybody knows that. So we're just going to have to be prepared and find the right legal counsel when that day comes. They'll always tell you in advance, yeah, we're working on a bill to kick people out of crypto. That means we might have 3 to 6 months. Like they're going to tell us first before they do it. They always do that. Oh, Congress is working on a bill to do such and such. Okay, that means shit. We've got like 2, 3 months, 6 months before we got to somehow offload this crypto and buy property and do shit and get out of crypto before they, arrest us. So I don't have all these answers. I'm going to wait until we're at like $1,000 XRP, and then I'm going to start thinking about this shit. But right now, at 70 cents, I'm not concerned.
Okay.
But thanks for your call, though,
Cool, man.
and you're free to call back whenever you want. Chapter 444, I think it was, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you for everything, sir. You have a good night, and I appreciate you taking my call.
Sure thing. See ya. Okay, there's that one, and I think I'll hold off. Hold off on the phone calls right there. I got to check up on a couple comments and donations, and I think I'll wrap the show up. Let's see. Hulk has no sponsors. We're his sponsors. Hulk is for the people. That's why I have a channel set up. I mean, look, it's tempting. You get a shady company comes in, wants me to promote certain fucked up products like art paintings and shit. Like these other guys, they had to stop carrying that dumb shit on their show because I kept giving them a hard time about it. But they would have all this scammy shit, and it's like, how the fuck are you gonna have people putting in $1,000 or $2,000 into these fucking paintings, right? So you get like shares of a painting. So then in 2 or 3 years, if you put in 1,000, you make $200. What the fuck? If you put in $1,000 in XRP now, in 2 years you'll have like $10 million. What the fuck? You want people to make $200 or $2 million? And all of a sudden they don't have those sponsors no more, do they? Right. So look, if I have a sponsor, it's going to be something like a cool tequila company or some shit like that, right? Not like the scammy crypto fucking shit, all right? Investment companies, none of that stuff. No. Okay, so did 1970 Legend, I guess maybe he gave more members? I don't know if I read these. Jay Bizzle. Okay, I'm going to read these again. I don't think I read this off. So 1970 Legend gave 10 people memberships. Crypto MH, Mr. Miller, Tartaria, Jay Bizzle, Eric B. You got 589 Lee Sheep, John Shanero, and then we got Nito XRP Moon was gifted by 1970 Legend. Crypto Frankie Poo was gifted a membership by 1970 Legend. And Dan. All right. Let's see. We got X Spartacus. Joining is the best choice I made. Hashtag NFA. Thanks for that. Joe Smith. Message deleted by 1970 Legend. Thanks for that donation. And then KG. Hulk has no sponsors. Yeah, that's right. You guys are the sponsors of the show. That's how we run it. That way there's no fucking scammy shit, because that's what these companies do. They gotta like pay, and they'll pay you like $5 or $10 grand a month to promote their stuff. I can't do that. It's very tempting. They pay you a lot of money, but then you're a fucking sellout. So I'm not doing that shit. Like I said, now certain sponsors, yeah, if it has nothing to do with crypto or some shit like that, of course. Now, one day there might be, once we get rich, then I'll probably promote a certain wealth transition company or like Nomad Capitalist or some shit like that. Yeah, absolutely. But because if I'm going to use their products on my show and say I'm using this particular, citizenship program at Nomad Capitalist, then I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing. you know? We got Veronica 33 here, and I think I saw Texas Life, Armor of God, Mister, Ben Franklin, Michael Gruner. I remember that name. Donation for great news and great time with great people. Absolutely, that's what we do. Helio Bob has called it a night. He is in recovery. Taste test action right on Crypto Godzilla. Hulk Entertainment and best research in crypto. Keep online, says Ruben Alexander German. I had a tequila sponsor. This guy was going to sponsor the channel, and then he had some, let's say, personal problems in his life. He had to kind of like take care of a situation. And I think he kind of just like, yeah, he's gone. I mean, not, he just is no longer doing that stuff. But I really wanted to have him be our sponsor of the channel, but unfortunately it didn't work. And I think that'll be a wrap. Yeah. So we just learned if you're coming in late, you need to rewatch the show. But we have real world use case of Ripple, R3. I didn't see the XLM in there, but they all work together. So get all three of those cryptos. But yeah, Australia and Europe and shit, stock market, global stock, bonds, derivatives, all that shit. It's gonna be R3, XRP, and XLM. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna look into making a morning show. I'm not for certain on that, but we had a great show today. I'll see you.